Earthwatch is an international research and conservation and education organisation, and we have over 100 field research projects around the world. That involves scientists looking at how animals and plants are coping in their natural environment. So all these 100 projects are supported from offices that we have in the US, in the UK, in India, in Melbourne, and in Japan and China. And the purpose of our work is to provide the scientific data about what's happening to animal and plants in the world as climate change and as human population expands and as the environment is degraded. All our field research projects are designed in a way that members of the public, company employees, teachers, youth, young scientists can join our researchers in the field as field assistants and collect real data that is contributing to understanding what is happening.
What role can corporate sponsors play in helping the environment?
Well, companies have a huge role to play. Our global economy is based on the companies operating and producing goods and services that we consume. So fundamentally, businesses need to change the way they operate in order to help and reduce the environmental impact of their operations. I think many companies are able to set leading examples, to innovate and to find new solutions to the environmental problems we have. So most people in the world work for a company, so the opportunity for companies to educate and engage their employees and get their employees inspired and motivated to do something in their own communities or in their workplace with respect to the environment is a big opportunity that Earthwatch certainly believes in, and Earthwatch works with many companies to try and promote environmental change and then promote good practice so that those leading companies can then influence other companies to follow and also influence government. So for example, we work with HSBC, the global bank, on a climate partnership, which is in collaboration with other key conservation organizations such as WWF and the Smithsonian Institute. And through that, we're providing a learning opportunity online for every single HSBC employee around the world, and also setting up 5 climate change research centers around the world, and 2,000 HSBC employees over the next 5 years will join our field researchers in India, in Brazil, in the US, in the UK, and in China to carry out data collection to understand how forests are coping with climate change and what is happening and how animals and plants are being affected. So that's a very important program, and it's a very important way of getting company employees involved in our work, understanding what the issues are, and then taking that back into their workplace and becoming, we call them climate champions, ambassadors for environmental change, so that they can then influence their colleagues and also the way that HSBC operates as a business. So that's an example of a very important program for us and a demonstration of how a company can and should make a difference in terms of these issues.